Like, just give me the extra large body form. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today I am working on a sample piece for my collection. I want to make like linen t-shirts and like a linen pleated skirt. I think that would be so cute. I've never really seen a linen pleated skirt before, so I'm like, I like that idea. Also, this body form behind me, I'm going to use that to draft my pattern for my linen skirt because I wanted it in a size medium, my size. But this morning I woke up and I was like, I'm about to order this body form in an extra large size. That way I can make an extra large, a large, like I can scale it down a little bit for a large, and then I also can take that large pattern and increase it for an extra large. I also can do that with the medium, but sometimes it's just hard to do that without a mannequin because I feel like I'm a draper girl. Like, I love draping. I'm really good with draping. And I've been trying to experiment lately with flat patterns because I don't have a body form for larger sizes, and it's just been a handful. It's a lot of trial and error, trial and error, trial and error. Like, just give me the extra large body form. I'm about to ask my grandma. I really want to ask her. Anyways, I'm about to buy it. I've been on a spinning kick. My daughter starts school in like 3 weeks, so I need to go on Shein to order her school clothes. I gotta pay my AAA insurance for the next 6 months because I pay that in whole. So I need to pay that for the next 6 months. And what else I need to pay for? Cahri's birthday party coming up. She wanna go see Frozen at Starlight. That's $50 a ticket. I gotta pay for that. So I might as well just go ahead and buy this body form. I might as well. I feel like I need it. So anyways, we here. I am about to cut my pieces. I use this pattern for my t-shirt instead of draping it on the body form, which I was originally going to do that, but I decided not to. So this is a medium size bodycon dress that I made last year, size medium, for myself. And I was like, you know what, I can just use this to make my t-shirt. You know, all you need is a basic pattern and adjust the basic pattern. So I pulled this out of my trunk that was on my new pattern wall. If you haven't seen it, I'll show y'all. And yeah, so I'm using this to make my t-shirt. I just think it's gonna be so cute. I do know in the back I might have to add some type of like button closure to open up the neckline so people can get the top over their heads, because if not, it's going to be tight knit. I know this dress is more of a mock neck type because the pattern when I made this, I made it for a mock neck type of shirt. So I can either widen the neckline, which I might to make things easier for me, or I need to add like some type of a loop button closure so that we can open it up. So here I am. This is the pattern. So I'm about to cut my back piece, which that's here. This is my back piece. So I'm about to put this on the muslin fabric, pin it, and go from there. I'm cutting both of these on a fold, so that way I don't have to worry about any middle seams. It's a t-shirt. It should not be cut going down the middle, unless you add in a zipper or something, but we're not doing all that. So yeah. Oh, I'm also using this pattern. I made this pattern a long time ago. This is a sleeve pattern, standard sleeve pattern for size extra small. Well, from sizes small, medium, large, depending on the girl. I love this pattern, y'all. It is a little short though. So like it literally goes from here down to like your wrist. So I definitely always have to make it longer. However, I'm making a t-shirt. So I probably only need until this line here. I have a note. It says 3/4 of the arm measurement, bicep line. So it could just be that. I might make it a little bit longer for the bells and whistles. Yeah, so this is 3/4 of the arm, so like here, and then this line is for 3/4. I don't know. We're making my sample piece. Sometimes y'all need to come to the pop-up shop if y'all in Kansas City, because sometimes I sell my sample pieces for like $25, or I'll keep them for myself. Sometimes I keep them for myself because I like them, but sometimes I'll sell them, so it just depends. Like my denim top, I sold that one just because it needed a dart in it, and so I was like, oh, I'm selling it for $25, and somebody bought it too. Hold on, wait. I learned that it's not this, it's this, because this means eat in sign language.
My drunk ass on that runway, on this one way. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beach? Early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. In your city, she blowing me kisses, no. 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Each question is missing a word. Fill in each blank. Okay, y'all. So I just finished cutting out my pieces. I have my front piece and I pinned it because linen tends to like roll and I want it to stay in place. So this is the back piece cut on the fold, and then I have my top piece cut on a fold, and I'm about to just go in and match these together so that I can make sure my seams match up. Okay, y'all, this is my pattern wall. I know I mentioned it, so if y'all haven't seen it, just putting all my patterns all over this wall. Up there so I can see it, I can breathe them, I can smell them, I can alter them, I can reuse them. I love it. Some of this stuff I had since like high school. Like this, I had since high school, and I'm keeping it because like it's an extra small dress. I can take it apart and reuse the batteries. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. I just cut the top using that pattern that I made. I made that last year for my fashion show for my cream dress with the fur. It was so cute. Now, yeah, I'm about to cut this so that the ends match up. This back piece is a tad bit bigger, but I'm gonna just let it be because I want this to be a looser fit. It's a t-shirt. I low-key want like an oversized t-shirt, but I don't have enough fabric right now to make that, so I'm gonna just make a medium-sized t-shirt. And I'm also about to cut the neckline deeper so people can fit the shirt over their heads. This is the back piece. I think I'm gonna cut the back piece to match this front piece, and then I'm gonna cut the front piece lower. So basically I'm gonna take the scissors from this corner piece. We don't want to mess up this corner piece, so we're gonna start here and then come down around and cut how deep I want it. So yeah.
It is like when it's Sunday, when it's Monday, when it's okay. I need to know what is this, what when and where. Ow, 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 ow. Where's that? Let's see if I still have it.
So I went ahead and cut the neckline. I'm scared because I didn't cut this on the grain where it stretches. Maybe I should have, but it's not that much stretch. It's linen. Linen really doesn't stretch. Okay, so I cut it. Okay, so I cut it and I just want to see, like, do I need to cut it some more? I want to cut it enough so I don't have to worry about people in their heads and getting it on and off, you know? A part of me feels like I'm gonna need a dart, but it's a t-shirt. I shouldn't need a dart. I feel like you always need a dart. I don't want a dart. I don't want a dart in the damn shirt. Okay. I want to make linen t-shirts. We don't need a dart. What side is the right side? Is this the right side? Or is this the right side? Which one is it? This looks so much whiter on camera than in person. It's more of a beigeier, cream looking color. Okay. I'm gonna make this side the right side. I want to put a pin in it so I can know. I need to change the thread in my serger machine to a cream color so I can serge my pieces. The back I'm going to leave. I'm scared. I kind of want to cut it a little bit more. Oh, I also need to cut my arm sleeves. I ran out of fabric, so I really feel like I only have enough for one. I do have the fabric that I cut for my pleated skirt, so I want to create the skirt and then see what I have left. If not, we're gonna have to go to the store and buy another bulk of linen fabric, since somebody I know who wants to remain nameless came in my house and just took the whole bulk of linen fabric. I'm just being petty. Okay. So I need to use this. I'm gonna measure from this point all the way down to this point. Okay, so I got all my pieces cut out. I threaded my machines. I need to like get to freaking LA. Like I need to go like Notions shopping, but it's kind of crazy to like spend money on a flight just to go Notions shopping, but whatever. It's just that you can find the best deals down there. I should just contact this store that I found and have them ship me stuff. I just know that stuff is not as cheap as what I found it. Like I was getting zippers down there for $1 and like big spools of thread. It was probably like $5 each, or 5 for 2 for 5 something. Yeah, I'm gonna get back down there though, because I want to see my family. All right, I'm about to just go in and serge all of these edges. I probably should have cut this on a freaking fold. Story of my life, whatever. Okay, I'll holler at y'all. All right, y'all, I want to tackle this pleated skirt. I don't know how I want to go about it. I know I want my band to be at least 3 inches, maybe 2. Maybe I should do 3 so it can. I'm gonna do 2.5 inches for my band all the way around. So I'm gonna measure here. $28.5 inches around the waist. That's what that is. Let me measure mine, because I'm really making this pleated skirt for myself. I don't know if I have enough fabric. I might have to go to Richlin. Waist says 32. I need to get that down. I'm trying to get my stomach chopped off. I don't know. I think what I want, I don't know how far I want my pleats to be. I think that's number 1. But I think I'm going to go in here and measure around the waist and mark it 1 inch apart or 2 inches apart. Maybe every 2 inches I'm going to put a pin in it. This is me just creating. Going off just what's at the top of my mind. I have no thought process behind this whatsoever. But that's just the best thing that you can do when you're creating. So I'm gonna put a pin in it every 2 inches, and I'm gonna just use that as a guide as I create my pleats.
Mom.
Yes, Mama. I'm gonna just go ahead and do the back too. Okay, so right now I basically left 1/4 inch on this side. This right here is the side seam of the body form, and it goes all the way down. You see? So I left 1/4 inch of fabric outside of this. traditionally, when you are sewing, you're supposed to leave a 5/8 room of seam allowance. That's a little bit over an inch. I don't do all that. They do that because in case you get bigger, you can always extend your garment. I'm trying to be more conservative. I'm trying to save fabric. I ain't got time. So 1/4 of an inch is more than enough room for seam allowance and serging. So I left this out so that can be used as serge, seams, and seam allowance. So what I'm gonna do, and I'm just going off the top of my head, is pull this fabric near the first point. This is the 2-inch mark. I marked them 2 inches going around the waist. And this is where I want this part of the skirt to start. My band will be about 2 inches going up this way when I create it. So for right now, I'm working on just the bottom half of the pleated skirt, the pleated part. So I'm gonna pull the fabric forward to where it touches the first 2-inch mark, which is right here. And then I feel like I'm gonna fold it and I'm gonna pin it. You can always pin it down. And then I'm gonna fold the fabric back, potentially 1/2 inch, which will be half of that 2-inch mark. So right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and pin it. And I'm gonna pin it going down a little bit. I think I'm gonna top stitch it, maybe about 2 inches down or 1 inch down, I don't know, to hold it. And I'm gonna just keep doing that my entire way around. I don't know if I have enough fabric, but we gonna see. All right, y'all, so I think I'm gonna stop. Only because these pleats are very big and I think I want more pleats within these. So I might do a pleat every inch instead of every 2 inches because I just don't like how big it looks. And then when you go down, it really doesn't give a pleated look. And I really want a pleated look. I don't like it. So I'm gonna pause because I was not supposed to be doing this right now. Technically it's Wednesday and I just got off of work with the kids and I just could not resist touching this. So I'm about to stop and pick up this on the weekend like I'm supposed to and go do something else. So.
Oh, stop doing that! No!
Christian!
Where's the mom?
She's not.
No! Get up! No! Y'all, I got on my kitten heels today. Obsessed with them. And then we have Mama.
And me!
Alright, y'all, so I'm taking a break from that top. It's over there chilling. Jesus, y'all, I had family coming to town, so I was just chilling with them. But right now I'm working on putting together my racks. I ordered these kind of metal like racks. I felt like it will fit my aesthetic. This is what it looks like, and I'm trying to put it together. I honestly thought it was gonna be a little bit more hectic than what it is, and it's not too bad. And there's no like written instruction, it's just pictures, but I'm okay with that because I'm a picture type person anyway, or put stuff together because I'm more of a visual person, so it just only makes sense, you know. So y'all, I need to do some things. I need to put together both of these racks, find a place to store them. I need to finish my simple outfit. I got another denim jean order. My cousin wants me to make her one, and I'm gonna make her a custom one. And I'm so excited about that. So I also need to work on that. I potentially might wait to do that until next week, just because I have so much other stuff that I need to get done first. So yeah, these are the bottom pieces. I'm a little concerned because I feel like this is not even, but I do like the fact that it y'all. I'm excited for my next pop-up. I'm excited for my layout, and how I'm gonna reset it up. I'm definitely going to record it, or I'm gonna try to at least, so y'all can see how I set it up this time with my new racks. I bought more weights. I need to go get the sand for the sandbags as well, so I can get that done. I told y'all there's a lot I gotta do, and make the sandbags. I need a man. Nobody likes my black. I need a man. Got me doing all this hard labor for the birds. For the birds. Loving this. I am loving this. I bought sandbag weights thinking that it would hold down my rack, but the rack I thought was like literally touching the floor, so that's why I bought the sandbag weights. But I could have just bought some more of the weights that I was purchasing, but I guess the sandbag weights are cheaper, so all right, y'all, so I put together the racks, which were fairly easy. I love the look of them. However, they are wobbly. Like, I'm not sure how to tighten this on the side here at the top. Maybe if I take this apart, tighten this up, and then put this back. But the sides on this one, I feel like, are more sturdier than this. And with the clothes on it, it does make it, I feel like, more sturdier. I don't know. But I do know at the pop-up shop, I have bungee straps, and I bought more of them. I can, like, take the bungee strap and wrap it around here and attach it to the sandbag on the side of the rack to help like hold it in place on a very windy day. Now, if it's not windy, it really wouldn't matter, but sometimes it's windy down there. So yeah, and this one, it's just loose around here. Like, I don't know how to tighten it up, because if I screw this up, this is gonna come apart. It's just basically a chain effect. But I definitely built the bottom of that way better than I did this one. I don't know. We're just going to run with it for right now. So in my next pop-up shop, I'm planning on taking 1, 2, 3 racks to give it more of a boutique feel outside. I do have my rug, my boutique rug, and I will put it in the middle, put both of the black racks on the side, and then put this rack in the middle. And yeah, we're just gonna go from there and see what happens and have a ball. But I'm so happy I put these together, y'all. I'm so happy I got these done. I have no space in my house, so I'm about to turn my upstairs bathroom into a storage closet, and that's exactly where these are about to go. What's up, y'all? So I love these glasses, by the way. I bought these when I did my fashion show, and because they make me look studious. However, these mugs are big, so I only like to wear them when I can tuck them into my weave or my braids or something, so they don't like easily fall off my face. But we gonna pick back up, y'all, with this linen outfit. I don't know what the last clip was before this. I know my family came into town, so we was hanging with them. We went to church, we went to brunch, we cooked, we jammed, we played games, we drank. And I didn't record all of that, but I recorded some stuff. My goal today, I'm sorry about the background noise. Y'all know me. Story of my life. I got kids, denims in the high chair. And yeah. My goal today was to complete my my linen top. But I think I'm gonna focus on this skirt because I want very heavy pleats. And as you can see, I started to pleat them and it's not giving me the effect that I want. So I need to make smaller gathers, smaller pleats to give it a fuller look. And I don't know how much fabric I got, if I have enough fabric to finish this or not. I need to figure that out ASAP today because I need to get to the fabric store to buy more linen fabric. I might also pick up some more muslin fabric, like this white fabric. And then I also need to go buy sand for my sandbags. So the day that I go run my errands, I just need to know, like, hey, do I have enough fabric? And to be honest with y'all, I could just go ahead and get it because my goal is to make linen tops and stuff like that. So I'm gonna need it regardless of the matter. However, I want to get this skirt completed and done because next weekend I want to do a pop-up shop at the city market if it doesn't rain, and I want to be able to wear my linen outfit. You know, I was really going for an oversized linen tee with a pleated skirt. I know the top that I'm making is not going to be oversized on me because it's a medium, so it might fit me exact. Or I can make it, try it on. Yes, denim. You want to get out? Yeah. All right, y'all. So this is what I'm working with. I want to add more gathers to this. But the best thing about sewing is like you can manipulate your fabric however you want to. So I'm gonna just show y'all what I'm doing because I really want deep pleats. So what I'm gonna do is move the fabric back about 1.5 inches, right? So this, from this point here to here where my thumb is about 1.5 inches. Then I'm gonna bring it forward about 3/8. So of that 1.5 inches, I'm gonna fold my fabric back forward to create the pleat, and I'm gonna pull it and only leave 1/4 of that inch out. So that way it will create a deeper pleat within the fabric. So this would be about 1 inch of a pleat, if that makes sense. Now, if you want smaller pleats, you don't have to pull it back as far. You can just pleat it and fold it over. However, this won't give you that deep pleat that you're looking for in a garment. It will really give you more of a gather effect in waves. So if you want a deep pleat, you're gonna have to move out, tuck, fold over. Move out, tuck, fold over. Your denim, stop. Move. It's a pleated that I have done very full. I don't have enough fabric. Almost got to the other end point. Definitely gonna go to the fabric store and just start over. 2 pieces together right here. I just tried on my top, as y'all seen, and it is bomb AF. Like, I'm so happy about it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And I didn't do the most with it. You know, you can't see the folds. I was gonna fold it, double it, so that it would be a more seamless cut. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna just leave it. It's a t-shirt. It's a linen t-shirt, and that's how t-shirts are made, you know? I have a problem, y'all. I like to like not show my seams on the inside of my garments. Like, I feel like seams should not be seen, especially when it's a garment that's like at Nordstrom's or something. Like, you should not see the inside of the seams. But garments at Nordstrom's, you can see the inside of the seams, and I have to keep reminding myself that when I go to hauls. I keep reminding myself that. But whatever, that is just a personal battle that I'm dealing with internally. So that's a size medium top, and y'all, I actually messed up on it. So the back is the original front, and the front is the original back. I accidentally cut the back piece into a lower V, which I wanted to cut the front piece into a lower V just so people can be able to get the top on and off. I feel like a V shape will give it a more classier look to the shirt. So I did it, but I accidentally cut the wrong piece, but I went ahead and sewed it together anyway, because essentially it doesn't matter. Your back, typically your back garment piece neckline is higher up, because the swope in the front is like lower. I don't know how to explain it. So it all worked out perfectly. So right now, since that sample top is done, I think I'm gonna just construct it the way that it is. I need to come up with patterns for my large XL to XL. Now, earlier in the spring, I created these patterns. Let me take it down. I created these front large pattern standard large back pattern. Okay, so I basically drafted these patterns. This is supposed to be a full bodice pattern with darts. I did a large and an XL. Granted, I feel like personally these are done incorrectly and I need to redo them. I feel like they're too small. But granted, I don't know. And it doesn't have no dart piece on the side seam. So that's also throwing me off. So at this point, I feel like I'm rambling. So my next steps in this process is, one, to get some more fabric so I can finish my pleated skirt, which I will. I don't know if it's going to be on this video or the video for next weekend or the weekend after. But for the tops, I definitely need to double check the measurements on these patterns and draft essentially another sample piece. I might use this white muslin and then take it to work and have somebody to try it on just to see what it'll look like. Or I have my standard pattern measurements that I'm going to go with. See these? I could just use these measurements, double check this, and just go with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I used these when I was trying to draft my denim top pattern. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I also feel like it's harder making plus size garments because sometimes the girls got the boobs and there's just not enough boob room in the front piece, you know, and I'm still learning how to drape on a plus size woman's body. And everybody's body is different. Like, some girls got big boobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the garment is always gonna fit you when you got bigger boobs. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm rambling. So let me just get off the camera and do something. What's up, y'all? So I'm about to wrap up this video for this week. So I went to Richlin's yesterday. I forgot to record. I went on my lunch break with my coworker and it just slipped my mind. But I'm pissed because they did not have my linen fabric that I used to make my t-shirt. The leftover linen fabric that I had, I used to make the t-shirt. I used to cut out, of course, my sleeves for all of my tops. Small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL. The rest of the boat, my son's grandmother took. And she said she was gonna bring it to me, but I don't know. Like, I wanted to have it done by my next pop-up. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know. It's just throwing me for a loop. Right now, I am finishing up my t-shirt patterns that I made. I want to elongate them, make them longer. I kind of measured them up to my last pattern with those denim tops, and they was like giving the same length, and I wanted those to be more cropped. So I was like, I need to make these longer. So I'm making those adjustments right now. I'm doing it off camera. I am gonna show y'all what I got from Richlin. I ended up buying this fabric that's a linen nylon blend. It's much thicker. I honestly was not 100% happy with that purchase when I walked out, because for one, I have so much fabric in this house. I do not need to spend no more money, business money, on fabric. It does not make sense to me. Two, I bought it because I want to make a linen skirt. And so after buying it, when I got home and kind of processed things today, I'm like, I'm gonna just use the fabric to make linen skirts with it and pair them with the tops whenever I get the fabric and just let it be, you know, let it be. I came at peace with it. So this is the fabric that I got from Richlin's. I had already washed it and dried it and folded it up. I do need to press it and put it back on the board, but it's definitely a soft tone. I do feel like this fabric will pleat way better than the other linen fabric that I got, because the other one is like genuine traditional linen, 100% linen, and it's soft. So I feel like this will give me more structure, which I love. I also might use some of this to make me a dress. I don't know. My homegirl pulled up. She talking about, you need to go to the KCPC awards, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, make me a dress. That's what went through my mind. I was supposed to be making her a dress, and she ended up ordering something because my anxiety and just life. So now I'm doing her alteration, which I'm gonna show y'all what her dress is. And I'm just like, if I go, I gotta find something to wear because I don't have nothing to wear. I don't know. My mind is going 100 miles an hour. And trying to record with y'all and being a mom, it's just hard right now. Like, y'all, I am not okay. Yes, denim. This fabric from Richlin's. This was like $1.99. It was 3 yards. This is the same material as this, but it's 2 different colors. This is more of a natural beigey type. This is more of a tannish color. It looks so bright with the lights. It looks darker in person. And my son, y'all, is hungry, okay? I got pasta in a warmer. It's not cooking fast enough for him, and he's just not having it. So, y'all, I thank y'all for watching this vlog. Like, comment, subscribe, lock in with me. This is my journey, my life, my kids, my purpose. This is